Should retirees plan to replace 80% of their pre-retirement income to live comfortably in retirement? If you have sought advice on how much to save for retirement, you've likely run across the 80% rule. For a secure retirement, the theory goes, you should aim to replace roughly 80% of your pre-retirement paycheck with portfolio withdrawals, Social Security, pensions, and other sources of income. Yet recent studies suggest that the 80% rule may be way off the mark for many retirees. People approaching retirement should abandon the idea of income replacement rates altogether, focusing instead on how much they are likely to spend in retirement. To maintain their standard of living in retirement, many retirees don't need to replace 80% of their gross income. That's because they've lived on far less than that amount during their working years. Frugal people don't all of a sudden become spendthrifts in retirement, and vice versa. Studies have shown that expenses in retirement don't always stay consistent. In fact, many retirees spend more than they were spending prior to retirement, particularly in the first 5 years. If you're spending more than you can sustain in retirement, you will need to adjust your spending. It's very difficult to break your spending habits. If you're willing to adopt more frugal habits in retirement, like cooking instead of dining out, that may not be enough to compensate for such a steep drop in income. Even if you don't have a lot of money to contribute to an IRA or 401k, try to sock some away on a regular basis so that you're not overly reliant on Social Security once retirement begins.